How y'all doing? Welcome to today's Xplay Kickback. We're going to be focusing specifically on both the Nintendo Direct that happened earlier this morning, as well as the State of Play, which literally just happened less than an hour ago. So before we dive in, I'm Jirard the Completionist. We have Frosk over here. We got our producer Emily over there. Michael Leffler, our Avatar expert in the back, just in case. And of course, we have Joe here as well. Hello, Joe.
Hello.
We love you, Joe. On the ones and twos, we have a one, Jake Bennett. Hello, Jake.
AKA Young Mater.
Hello. Just want to be real sensual about it.
And we got G Cash, G Money in the corner, just hanging out, yelling, chilling, and grilling. We got some. How's everyone feeling before we dive in today? Good vibes, good times.
A little tired, but good.
Wait, we have a very special announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's Michael Leffler's birthday.
Yay!
I think it's
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Not anymore. Happy birthday, dear Leffler. Happy birthday to you.
Yay.
There we go.
Just for your birthday, Ubisoft didn't show anything about Tales from or Frontiers of Pandora, nor did they talk about the next movie at D23.
They did talk about the mobile game, though.
They did say Avatar 4 is in production.
Which,
good for you.
We jumped one. I have a question. Yeah. 2 and 3 are not out yet, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, they're not out yet.
And this guy, how does he get 4?
He has 5.
Well,
Do you know?
4 sequels. Okay,
Because he's James Cameron.
Sorry.
So there's one movie that's out. It's called Avatar.
Yeah?
The second movie, Avatar 2, is called Avatar: The Way of Water.
I thought you were about to say Avatar 2.
I believe there's leaked titles, which Way of Water was on that list.
Okay.
So I believe Avatar 3 is likely going to be called The Seed Bearer.
Ew.
Oh.
The Seed Bearer?
I think I've seen that one.
I'm pretty sure that's a porn title.
Oh, that's what I'm
Look
saying.
Up, talk amongst yourselves. I'll find. I wrote them down.
Great.
Oh, talking about bearing seed.
Yeah.
God of War.
God of War Ragnarok. Kratos and boy.
Let's start with us reacting to the trailer of God of War Ragnarok at the very end of State of Play. A great place to start, especially considering God of War for us and how important it is for us. Ready to...
Do you want the titles for the Avatar sequels before we go?
No.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Actually, while we get the God of War, yeah.
While Jake's teeing it up, we got Avatar: The Way of Water, which we know is confirmed. Avatar: The Seed Bearer. Avatar: The Tolkien Writer.
What? No, we can't get that
Avatar: The Quest for Awa. Thank you.
Great.
So they're gonna find God in the last one?
Yeah, they're gonna look for God. They're gonna
fight God.
Speaking of gods, a great transition. Let us begin watching that trailer whenever you're ready, Jake.
Hey, babe, can you press play? Thanks, babe. I'm working on it. No, it's okay. Take your time.
Everyone keeps secrets. Sometimes it's the only way to protect the ones we love.
I know you. God Killer. What is it you want from me? Is it a god of war you came to find?
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos? All that blood on your hands, on your son's hands.
What is it you will not tell me?
I can't talk about it, but I just need you to trust me.
You have a god.
We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
You sure about that?
Pretender god.
Are the old father?
Death can have me when it earns me.
Death can have me when it earns me.
What do you even know of God's blood? In lifetimes has anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of love? No! You don't care about anything beyond yourself. Beyond the monster who kills without cause.
Learns who you are. It's tough.
Personal experience.
Fate only binds you if you let it.
Gosh, this shot.
It's like, oh shit, no.
Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
Avatar 2.
We will make our own destiny.
Yes.
Yeah!
So much to unpack. Holy cow. And
What-
I think that's our first official real story trailer. Story and gameplay trailer.
I have avoided every trailer since the teaser from when the PS5 was announced, and this told me exactly what to expect through and through. I'm so excited for this freaking game. It's going to be incredible.
Also, take note for other studios that showed gameplay, that showed cinematics, that showed storytelling. It didn't give everything. It was like the perfect combination. I do think maybe some of the editing choices were a little bit strange, like how they were structured on like a more critical level, but overall that was like mwah. Whereas like, especially compared to Nintendo Direct, which is some announcer voice over gameplay that's like explaining things that you're seeing.
My gut is telling me that kind of snow level we've been seeing from the inclusivity gameplay section that was a few months ago when they showed off kind of the inclusive features for God of War Ragnarok. That moment with, what's her name? From the first game, or from the last.
Is it
Turtle lady?
Faye, yeah, or no,
Faye or Freya?
Freya. That moment with Freya. I think all the snow moments are going to be at the beginning of the game.
Maybe.
I think all those scenes were like, you're not telling me, like, what aren't you telling me, boy? All that's going to be at the beginning.
Yeah, this game, you know, I think we talked about it in a meeting a couple days ago, but we didn't realize that this is the end of the Norse story for Kratos and Atreus. So that either means one of two things. One, they're going to stop the God of War franchise and or reboot it. Or two, Kratos and Atreus are moving on to the next lineage.
The next pantheon.
With the next pantheon, which would be sick to see. Would love to see where that goes. But I think the theme of what we've seen in this trailer ties very well to the first game, relatively clearly, I feel, just with things like alluding to the fact that Kratos and Atreus can't run away from fate. Atreus is trying to warn Kratos about how, you know, the end is coming for him or the both of them, and even just like that conversation in that fight you heard of the guy being like, "Who prays to you? No one prays to you."
Because, yeah, it challenges the idea of, like, what is a god?
Yeah.
Is a god someone that is benevolent to humans? Is it one that humans fear? Who prays to you? Who worships you? Nobody prays to Kratos. Nobody knows who Kratos is, yet he is known throughout the pantheon as the god killer.
Yeah. The God of War is the god killer, essentially.
Yeah, it seems like a real, like, Kratos is having to reckon with everything he's done in these last, 7 games? Like, if we're counting, like, the non-mainline stuff, too?
Yeah, and it's going to go along with that. You know, God of War 2018 showed us that Kratos wants to be a father and wants to move on and does not want to be the god-killing man he is, but fate has told him, no matter what you do, this is your role. And so now Atreus is becoming his role, as, spoiler alert, he is. I don't know if you guys will play the game, I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm. And we mentioned it. We kind of hinted to this spoiler in God of War.
That the fact that Atreus actually is Loki, and so that playing with considering that with the mixture of the end of the game with all of the mosaic paintings on the wall that say, hey, this is what the future holds for these two. It's going to be a killer game, man. It could go either way. It's going to be really exciting. I'm definitely going to be my game of the year. I just know from what I've seen so far.
If it's the end of God of War, I think that'd be sick. Because we don't get enough endings, like, in anything.
I think
put a
be
period.
brave and end a
Joe, don't
series.
break my heart. No.
I think stories should end. I think a satisfying conclusion is needed. If something just keeps going on and on, you kind of get bored. I mean, I know that's the case for me. So
Sure.
if this was to be
Says the man who loves Kingdom Hearts.
yeah, and I'm mad. I'm mad. Is there
But I
not?
get it.
Is there not a freaking sticky note on my desk that says Kingdom Hearts 4? Why?
That is
Why?
true, and you are right in feeling that way.
Like, I was fine with 3 being done. I hopped off the wagon. I don't know if I'm gonna play 4. So, excuse me, Miss
Yeah.
Thing. But yeah, this brings Kratos' story to a satisfying ending because, like, it could be the thing of like Kratos' stories ends, but Atreus' continues.
No.
in future entries.
No, can we put that to rest?
That's definitely the most obvious. Come
But
on.
we're not,
Well-
it never works.
Speaking of
Off.
putting shit to rest,
Oh.
why don't we talk about our next game that we saw on the State of Play? Joe, I know you're excited about Stellar Blade.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
So cool.
Joe, explain to me what that game was, but don't show him the trailer yet. Load it up, Jake.
Oh, it's loaded. As am I.
We had some sick-ass character action.
Uh-huh.
We had anime titties.
Yep.
We had a sci-fi aesthetic. I mean, what more do you need in a video
And we're
game?
saying anime titties, and it's going on TV at some point.
God dang right. I think, no, this is not the first time I've said anime titties on TV. It's in the Tetris Effect review.
That's true.
Where it belongs.
That's true. Where it definitely
when you
belongs.
think Tetris, you think anime.
Correct.
Yeah, go watch the Tetris Effect review
Yeah.
if you
And
want
speaking of watching, let's check out this
Let's take
trailer.
a look at this trailer.
Oh, yeah, let's check it. Yeah.
I believe.
그놈들은 무자비했고 인간들은 무력했어. 인류는 형편없이 무너져갔네.
자이오니아, 버려진 자들의 도시지. 전성기에는 10만 명 이상이 살았던 곳이야.
황무지 아래 건설한 도시라니.
Well-
It's just the
At the very least, we joked when we were watching this.
What is that outfit?
Beautiful outfit.
여긴 무덤인 건가요?
Yes. When I have
Great
my hoodie,
buddy.
I like to make sure that I have
Love
a
to see
boob
Crypto
window.
from
just to make sure
Apex
the girls
making an
can breathe.
appearance in
Side
other
cut.
games.
Fun fact, I wore a side cut one piece one time, and that's when I got stung by a bee.
Listen,
Right there. It's not well designed.
you can
The skin
tell
was exposed for prime bee territory.
that it's very hot down there, which is why that man is wearing 2 full jackets and a gas mask with full length and combat boots.
But this is who we need to pension to. I believe this is E.
And there's also a dude named Adam, so you know, we're definitely
Did she
killing
just
God in this
knife
one.
him in the butt?
I-
This is Stellar. What is it?
Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade.
I made the joke that this would have been sick if it ended with just the words Mega Man in all caps, and everyone just goes, "What?"
When I saw Eve, I was like, is this just like a wild new take on Parasite Eve?
Just really
Yeah.
confused about how people are supposed to play this one-handed.
It's easier than you think for us.
Not that difficult.
I also feel like the hair physics
I'm in
of
a
this
whirlwind
game
of
are
chaos.
some of the wildest hair physics I've seen in a while. Like, Bayonetta's got nothing on this.
It does look very Bayonetta.
Yeah, and that's exactly what does it for me. Like, just that really
Is that
quick.
what does it for you?
Yeah.
We started the conversation with anime titties. Where did you think we were going, Frost?
The blade.
Stellar Blade.
Stellar. It's stellar.
the
I just like that it's titled Stellar Blade, previously Project Eve.
Yeah, because I believe they announced this game
I want to say Summer Games Fest.
Summer Games Fest. We saw the trailer,
Mm-hmm.
and we were all a little confused, but it looked really cool. We thought it was a Bayonetta sequel or some kind of side game, but not even the same team. It's not a Platinum game, I don't think.
No, I remember my distinct thoughts on that earlier trailers. I don't know what that is, but I'm down.
Yeah.
And I still don't quite know what it is, but I'm even more down.
It makes sense.
I would say to the point of the titles, like going from Project Eve to the now Stellar Blade, this is something we griped about at the Marvel event when they showed the Amy Hennig trailer with like Black Panther and Captain America, and didn't have a code name. It's just untitled
Just
Black Panther
no-
Captain America game. It's like just put a temporary title. I know that you're not ready yet, so
Yeah,
Project Eve
codename
is great.
Hydra, Project
But honestly,
Hydra,
Yeah, so
World
you have
War
something
II
to call it
time.
that's not untitled game title. So they did it here, and I thought it worked great.
What if the title for that game is that there is no title?
I think no time.
Have you
is
heard
the-
of-
is
cover?
the best
Yeah,
game title.
have you heard of the game?
Untitled.
King,
Yeah, I've heard that
Untitled
one.
Goose Game?
Yeah.
They already did it.
Don't say
Untitled
duck.
anime titties.
I would buy that game.
That's basically what that is.
I probably have that game on Vita. Let's be real.
Well, talking about the game, combat looks really sick. Style looks really cool.
Design
Yeah.
of monsters looks cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
Very
for sure.
dystopian.
I'm-
We got these Adam and Eve parallels, kind of rebuilding this world. I'm guessing that the old man who is like kind of biotic is possibly like the allegory of God, having sent them down to kind of rebuild the earth. And I don't know who the third person is. Maybe they are Snake. Maybe they are Apple. If we are playing if we're going with the Adam and Eve.
My favorite
Apple,
thing
what
is
the
you
fuck,
sound
bro?
like a really angry long comment, like trying to defend this game, as opposed to being like, "Listen, I like
Let me-
porn, and sometimes I like playing porn. It's fine. That's fine, guys."
What if
What's
porn
weird
had
is like
guns?
it's actually an allegory for Adam and Eve.
It looks like that.
But I think what's cool is the like the sci-fi aesthetics combined with the more like demonic-looking creature design. There's a lot visually going on there.
And there was one point in the trailer where it was during combat, but in the backdrop of the kind of the combat arena, there was like these disheveled like signs, or kind of like those old like lettering light up signs. And I'm like, I just want to know more about this world. Anytime you give me a dystopia, I'm like, yes, what happened? How did we fall? Was it man? Was it robots? I want to know. A virus? I want to know. Tell me.
I'm getting vibes of hybrid wise. We saw gameplay loosely, right? It seems to me that this is like a Platinum Games Bayonetta fighting game mixed with Dark Souls
Ooh.
parrying and dodging mechanics
And handgun.
and handgun. You
Yeah.
gotta have a handgun nowadays in these monster fighting games. But yeah, looks very exciting stuff. I will join you on the anime to the adventure, Joe.
Hell yeah. It's a good train to be on, guys. I'm just saying.
It feels great.
Plenty of room. There's
Plenty of room. Just the two of us. Speaking of the two of us, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk more about the state of play, more about the Nintendo Direct. Don't go anywhere. Xplay will be right back.
Pew, pew, pew.
to do it, you can do it.
Hi guys, and welcome back. We are just in the middle of a discussion about the incredible game news. A lot of game news has dropped this morning. We had Nintendo Direct as well as State of Play. We're currently talking about State of Play. Do not worry, Nintendo fans. We will be moving on to the Nintendo Direct. But our next game that we're going to talk about is also coming from the corner of Joe. And I'm not going to try to pronounce it, so that's why this is a handoff.
Yeah, it's Cinderella. The thing you need to know about me is I'm always here for just insane anime nonsense. And this game delivered that in spades. You had a cute anime girl, you had a cute anime boy, you had some mechs, and you had some monsters, and apparently crystal gathering. And as a fan of Final Fantasy, I'm all about the crystals. So it looks like a solid enough time. Yeah, it kind of looked like not Lost Planet, but I'm okay with that.
It was like Lost Planet meets mech.
Yeah.
And mechs. And I think that haven't seen it so far? Question mark?
Yeah. I just want more mech games.
Oh, I'm so with you on that one.
Like, we had Titanfall 2, and that kind of was it.
Well, the new gun
oh, yeah,
is actually a banger.
The one on PC is pretty great.
So here's Cinderella. We have the trailer ready to go whenever you are.
I love the quote from Arthur C. Clarke at the top.
Yeah, that's how you know they're real.
Definitely.
A quote.
We read books, yo.
This game is deep. This game is deep. It's got anime girls, mechs, and quotes.
This is a weird, like, diva versus Zoids.
I like her design. As a lady with silver hair, I like it.
I'm just happy to see gameplay. I'm so tired of cinematic trailers.
So you as the anime boy are piloting the mech, and you got her just, I'm glad she can just chill beside you. We were talking beforehand, she kind of gives Cortana vibes.
I'm assuming that she's like a hologram or a manifestation of the ship's
Ooh, I like that.
AI, I guess?
Yeah.
I want to be able to customize my mech.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping it's true that From Software is working on another Armored Core game, because I will lose myself in that.
It also says online multiplayer. That's always exciting.
Which could be fun.
So who's your mech?
Look at that. Look at that nonsense title. Doesn't it make you just want to buy it on sale on PSN when you're high as hell and you're just like, yeah, why not?
First time I've had a morning that exciting.
Got a Porter Robinson ass outro. Like, what are we talking about?
We're not going to talk about that line?
I'm with you.
No, first time I've had a
You
morning
ain't
that
live
exciting.
if that's the most exciting morning you've ever had.
We don't know
you
what that shock actually did, Jake.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I'm just going to leave it at
Robot
that.
Shinji.
I will say, talking about the state of play, talking about the state of play in general, it was very focused on like Japanese games, like Japanese games.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it makes sense because Tokyo Game Show is this week, this weekend coming up. So I'm actually surprised that we didn't get as many titles that would be revealed at Tokyo Game Show.
Where are all the Final Fantasy titles?
I mean, it feels like Crisis Core is the only one that will be playable anytime soon, considering that it comes out in December, which is crazy to think that it's so soon. I thought we were getting a January or February release date for Crisis Core. But.
Yeah, I mean, I just love that, though, because with Final Fantasy, as you two all know, it's like you'll announce something, and it's like, well, looking forward to playing this in 4 to 5 years.
PS3 tech demo for the
Pretty
Final
much.
Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
You're like,
So for them to be like, to announce it this year and say it's coming out this year is a refreshing change of pace from Square Enix.
Very much so.
What are we talking about next? Tekken?
It's Tekken time.
Up next is Tekken 8.
Tekken 8.
8?
Tekken 8.
I missed the beginning of this trailer, but I walked in and immediately knew what we were looking at.
Just to paint the picture, the door opened. Jirard just goes, Tekken.
Yeah, that's Tekken.
I didn't even get to see the screen. Oh, look, it's Tekken. It's the first trailer. This is Tekken 8. Very exciting stuff. We've got some mostly gameplay mixed in with cinematic close-ups of cool special moves, lots of rain. Very cool to see kind of where the combat could be going with Tekken 8. Let's take a look.
a logo that doesn't.
Yeah, let's take a gander, shall
The logo
we?
looks pretty rad.
They saw the Street Fighter 6 slander, and we're like, not us.
They had a really terrible logo. And they're like, we got to change this. For a hot second, I thought it was Killzone, and I got excited, and I was like, nope.
Wait, they're fighting amongst 3 tornadoes?
Mm-hmm. It is the Tekken
It's
way.
called a Trinado.
or it's called April in Alabama.
Were you throwing?
Way to bring it down, Jake.
Sometimes.
These guys are shredded.
Father and son. We've had a lot of father and son games today.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. God of War is not going to be an action game anymore. It's going to be a fighting game after this.
Oh my god.
Just 2 selectable characters.
The next game in the franchise is just going to be called Loki.
I just really want for them to put Kratos in Tekken. That'd be so sick. Because they had him in Mortal Kombat for PS3. He was amazing. Would love to see him again.
I mean,
back in this.
Basically, he's a fighting. His moveset is a very cinematic for a fighting game.
And what is Tekken if not a fighting game about beating your dad's ass?
It's true. He could summon Atreus to come in and volley some arrows. It'd be sick.
I just think it's so wild how just even between this and Street Fighter 6, we've just seen these fighting games become so beautiful and so detailed and just so cinematic.
Yeah, it's because they learned that when you make Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, that if you don't do the visuals right, everyone gets really sad and doesn't buy your game.
I feel like people who really play fighting games just want to be inside an anime, so that's like the whole. It's like it has to look like an anime.
You know what? I said it in Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I'll say it again. Bring me my magical girl fighting game. I want to see Tokyo Mew Mew square off against Sailor Moon.
Card capture Sakura?
Yes. Kamikaze Kaito Jean. Pretty Cure. All the ding dong Pretty Cures. Like, please, I just want an anime girl
like
fighting game.
I'd be with that.
That suggestion's like someone out there is like, we could probably do this. Like, it feels very.
Plus, we've had Skullgirls. Skullgirls is a great little fighter, and I think we could definitely. I mean, and then there's them's fighting herds.
Them Fighting Herds is a great game.
It's a great little animal fighter.
Oh, yeah.
You fight as different types of quadrupedal animals that are definitely not horses.
Yeah,
we just call it the petting zoo.
It started off as a My Little Pony fan game, and they were like, you can't do that. And they were like, great, we're going to keep making it and just not based off of any of the ponies. Which, in my opinion, if you were Hasbro or Mattel, you're going, hey, put all the ponies in the game. What are you doing?
Well,
Let
it's
them
tough
fight.
because
How much
I'm
do you
sure
think
Mattel's
Let them
audience
fight.
is there. I know that they know that they have their older audience, but I'm sure that they're trying to target towards little girls who are going to buy
I think
toys.
you just double down into the brony audience. I think you'd be like, you guys, you're on the same wavelength as me. Applejack is wholesome AF. Like, just give it to them.
I
Let
remember
them fight.
Stop ignoring them.
Fight.
I worked at a movie theater when the My Little Pony movie came out, and it was the weirdest experience of like parents taking their kids to see the movie and just grown ass men, and then the parents looking really concerned about the amount of grown ass men.
Casting partner for a really long time was a hardcore brony, so I feel like I just got like really indoctrinated to that very early on.
So with Tekken, I'm bringing with Tekken, I'm
we
roping
can,
this back
Devil
in.
Jin. Can confirm
What-
that Devil Jin turns into a horse.
What do you want from Tekken 8? Like, what do you want to see the series do in this new Tekken?
Well, Tekken 7 was
Tekken.
I think the true question is, what are they going to bring to the table? Because I think when you are getting so far down the rabbit hole with games like Marvel vs. Capcom, like anything made by Arc System Works, like Guilty Gear or Dragon Ball FighterZ, like the thing to naturally get your audience excited for is presentation and improvements to gameplay.
Yep.
And so immediately this thing looks beautiful. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more cinematic storytelling within each fight. But I'd love to see new mechanics. I'd love to see if there's going to be a new parry system or a new super system or anything like that. Just because Tekken's not really known for that stuff. It's mostly just beating the crap out of dudes in corners and juggling them for days. So
Yeah, I just like watching Tekken more than playing it. Like watching like pro level Tekken is just
it's fascinating.
It's insane.
I'd love to see cool crossover characters again because that made 7 so fun.
Dream crossover character,
And I
go
think-
real fast.
Kratos.
Okay.
And I think
I'm out.
more games in the FGC need to take kind of like a page from what we've been seeing some of the new fighting game titles coming out and integrating their audience more. You know, the integration of having games cast or casters within games, of making sure that your netcode is up to par, of refining your multiplayer experiences, because, you know, that's the core audience of their game, and I think as long as they keep building on that, they'll only find success.
Well, speaking upon building on that, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some Nintendo titles.
Woohoo!
The direct this earlier this morning. Don't go anywhere. Xplay will be right back.
Wahoo!
Welcome.
Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Do the
What?
sound.
The hell?
Da-da-da-da. That one. That's the sound for Zelda, and also the universal sign, I guess, for welcome back to Xplay, everyone.
I thought you were doing the
Back.
guitar riff from The Boys Are Back in Town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Kickback. We just talked in depth about our thoughts about the Sony Direct, but now Sony Direct, not Sony Direct, State of Play. Now we're going to shift over to the Nintendo Direct, and we're going to start with the big kahuna of it all. That would be The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Fascinating title choice.
Tears. It's Tears.
That's the debate.
Tears?
That's the hot debate right now.
Tears or
I
tears?
thought it was
Tears or
tears.
I'm saying tears
I'm
until I'm told otherwise.
I swear it's tears.
Like you, Jake.
There is, as we see in the trailer,
the same.
that we'll see.
Poll the chat. Is it tears or tears?
wait,
How are you even going to type that? They're spelled the same.
Well, as we see in the trailer, you have this kind of abandoned sky kingdom that is in pieces.
Wait.
Could the kingdom have been torn up?
Are tears and
See?
tears spelled
That's
the
my
same?
point.
Yep, tears.
Did you not realize
You didn't
that?
know that? They're both spelled the
That's
same.
the whole point of why Jake wanted to take the poll. All right,
No,
we lost
I
Frosk,
hate-
guys.
I hate you, chat. It's it's tears.
We have a poll up. We have a poll.
We have a poll
Is
going.
it, and it's just
Is it
Yes.
tears or tears?
That's
the
chaos.
top one will be
It's actually the tears.
the
of
top
kingdom.
one will be tears as in crying. The
And
bottom
one will be like
is the
rips.
correct one.
But don't
Cares.
get it twisted. Both are still spelled the same way. So you vote with your heart.
I just tears or tears.
With that said, let's take a look at the trailer before we can decide whether or not it's tears or tears. So already out the gate, we kind of knew this was going to be something Zelda oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a great ad that's showing up. Let's get rid of that ad and then let's try restarting. Let's try restarting this one more time.
What's going on?
All I'm
dude?
saying is we were on
Look
here
at algorithm,
for
man.
10 seconds before the YouTube algorithm was like, time to
you know what,
radicalize.
Jake, let's stop. Let's stop.
I fixed it.
Let's try again.
I fixed it.
We have
Let's try
Zelda.
again.
We have Zelda in this. We're seeing a bunch of Zelda in this.
And those weird
There's
goblin.
Zelda right there.
It's a big ass door.
Pushing that door open.
He's got the same design.
Getting that Skyward Sword
Surprise!
vibes.
It's actually an Assassin's Creed title.
I mean, that's what
I
Assassin's Creed would tell you.
I do like the focus on verticality, just from the little bit we've seen.
I'm getting the vibe that we're going to be able to maybe visit the old place.
I'm just gonna say, I really hate the whole we're not gonna reveal the title because it could spoil some things to the
Tears
story.
of the King.
I'm just like,
Dumb.
that doesn't tell me anything about anything.
Yeah,
we can't even decide how it's pronounced.
Yeah, they said last update we got, they said that
it's
the
not called
title would give away the plot of the game.
Then first
now
of all,
I feel more confused than before.
Right, but also, why are you naming your game something that has a spoiler in it anyway?
Did Zelda die?
I mean, is there one? The Legend of Zelda, the one where Link dies.
Yeah, was it like
the one where Link dies?
The Legend of Zelda,
the one where Link
Ganon's
dies.
big day out. Like, okay, sick. Like, he wins. Like, what's the deal?
I tell you what, who's gonna be shedding some real tears? Me. If you don't get to play as Zelda in this game, I think that's still my big question. Is because it's what fans have.
What are you talking about? You always play as Zelda.
Oh, that's
the
right.
Little,
that's right. Yeah,
little guy in the uniform.
Yeah, that's Zelda.
That's Zelda.
That's
Yep.
the
Legend is about him.
The legend is about him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think questions.
Also, why is the Legend about Zelda if she don't do shit? It's just Link saving the day.
Oh, she has the Triforce. Don't get me started. She's got the Triforce of knowledge. She is the glue that
I
holds
think
the
Jake
entire...
needs his Mater hat. Do we have his Mater hat?
Someone in chat just mentioned that the Japanese version of the title does say it's tears as in crying.
Oh!
Thank you.
Yeah, what do they know?
Chat?
What do they know?
Chat?
We done some sleuthing.
When you're happy to be well actually.
Here's the vibe though. I do have to judge the trailer. It showed us almost nothing other than stuff we'd seen previously. Sorry, a title screen. Yes, Frost.
In a launch date.
Okay, so here are my concerns.
Concerns.
We are now in the late stage of the Switch's lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
We are entering into a phase where games are it wasn't a very powerful console then. It is certainly not a powerful console now. The game, I love its art direction. I still think that works really well, but I do have concerns as we move later and later, especially with their bigger titles, if that is going to impact performance. And if you can get a better, quality product out. But that's always been a Nintendo thing.
I think
2, will the items be breakable? Because if so, F that.
Yeah, I hope they don't.
They will be breakable. That's my hot prediction.
Let's go to the next one.
Go to the next one. All right.
Let's go to the next
We're not going to
one.
address Frost's concerns.
I'm concerned.
Frost will forever be
Just
in a
mildly
state
concerned.
of mild hostility
Also, I
and
will say one
concern.
more thing before we go. In the previous trailer, we did see a look at kind of this old, disheveled, kind of shriveled up Ganon. Will Ganon still be a part of this? I think that's still a mystery that's in this series. Also, the symbol in the title is an Ouroboros, which is the snake eating its tail. And so what will that mean? We'll just have to find out.
There's going to be a giant flying dragon that's eating its own tail, and you have to run across it and hit the little golden.
All right. What's our next one, Jake?
So the next one, we're just going to kind of let it roll because there's a lot of different games in one because we're talking about the new games that are available.
Hip me in,
On
baby.
the Nintendo 64, we got Pilot Wing 64, Mario Party 1,
Mario Party.
Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3, I'm going to assume, based off
These
of the
were
next
the best
one.
ones.
There we go. We're apparently having a party here in the building.
Oh,
Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 1. I want to say maybe 2. There's 2 right there.
2.
I can taste that music.
It's true.
Pause it for a reason.
No. I just wanted you to see that for a second.
It's cool.
Thank you.
Okay.
1080
Sorry.
snowboarding.
1080 snowboarding.
1080 snowboarding.
That will be great.
Excite Bike 64.
Excite Bike, one of the greatest video game themes of all time.
And there's our layout for what's coming in 2022 and 2023.
Now that I will pause.
64. Yeah, this is indicative as to what Nintendo has really thought about when it comes to their offerings with Nintendo Switch Online. This service is what, $20 a month, and premium if you get the other model. Still not enough value added to this thing.
That's hilarious to me. That
still not enough.
They're,
in my opinion.
All these old games coming in 2023. You could just probably...
I would rather just pay for them.
Yeah, you could just put them out now. The games exist. They're made. They've been out forever.
N64 is a bit of a difficult. It's been notoriously debated about the ability to emulate N64 games because they're designed in different and weird ways. So I understand why it's been taking forever. But I will say we have been so far removed from the N64 generation that I'm surprised it always takes so long for it to actually come out.
I also think its demo is different. I'm curious if they're really trying to target people who have played, like us, who have played the N64, if they are trying to reach a younger demo.
Well, do they care?
Well,
speaking of people who play N64s, there's one other game.
Yes.
That is coming to
The
Nintendo
one
Switch from the
that I am
N64 era
most
that we have been clamoring
excited
Xplay
about.
made a video about. Leffler shared very, very passionate feelings
Cannot
about.
believe.
Just that sound alone.
There it is.
Who would have thought that this was here? Grant Kirkhope is back with his chill-ass pause music. GoldenEye in 2022.
That's what I'm
coming
talking
soon
about.
with online play.
So
Yeah.
what is very interesting about
That was a big
this?
flex.
We actually got 2 pieces of GoldenEye news today. We did get this from Nintendo, which was GoldenEye was coming, just a port of GoldenEye with online play for the Nintendo Switch. There we have it, Nintendo of America presenting right there. A lot of people giving some W's in the chat.
We won.
We
Shout out to
won.
Coast Freak who
We
just
did
made
And then
TV.
the other interesting piece of GoldenEye news came from Rare was that a remake was coming to the Xbox Game Pass. So as you see, it's going to include achievements, 4K resolution, and smoother frame rate, and even split-screen local multiplayer. So what the interesting thing about that is that the Nintendo Switch game, where it is a port, will offer online multiplayer. However, this remake for Xbox will only be local multiplayer.
And that angers me. That angers me greatly.
Because Xbox actually has online.
Because it's not 1997 anymore, Joe. Let us play the game online.
I think this is a matter of a exclusive negotiation issue that showed up. Nintendo said, "We will work with you guys. Yeah, we'll do the big favor to you, Microsoft, Rare, and MGM, to let us release GoldenEye onto our stores if it has online multiplayer and you guys don't get online multiplayer on launch." I think they're going to incorporate a Game Pass post-release 2 years out for a full redesigned online system. That to me screams exclusivity and the reason to play it on Switch
Jake,
first.
you first, Joe, and then I'll go.
My thing is, Switch doesn't have good online though. Like
That's
build
very true problem.
Build an online
Amen.
infrastructure that's worth a damn, and then make those
You can
big
say-
boss
You can
moves.
say whatever you want about Microsoft. Xbox Live is phenomenal and would be the perfect service to use GoldenEye.
But I will say this. What is GoldenEye if not local multiplayer? What is GoldenEye if not sitting on the couch and looking at your friend's screen and screen
But I
cheating?
can't sit on the couch with my friends back home and kick the shit out of them in GoldenEye. And that's truly all I want.
I'm just very
I want to assert my dominance over my friends that are not here.
Do we honestly believe that this is going to be like a game where people are playing it for longevity and long periods of time, or do you think this is going to be like boom, it comes out, the nostalgia wave hits, everyone's got their pizza, friends come over for a couple of weekends, and then it dies?
I think it's that nostalgia hit. I think it's that nice like fix.
Danny just sent a
that one.
It's going to die.
It's gonna die.
That's what I
48
meant.
hours later.
Yes,
48 hours later, no one's playing it. anymore.
It will if there's no online multiplayer.
So Danny just sent a tweet that says that he, I guess a journalist reached out to Microsoft and Rare. It looks like the original N64 game is coming to Switch, while a different version is coming to Xbox.
What does that mean?
I don't
It's
know.
a port and then it's a remake.
Yeah, but
I don't. I
Nintendo's
just
never really ported.
Yeah, I don't think there's an audience for this.
The
in
Xbox is a
2022.
remaster, yeah.
I will say, what the unfortunate thing about all this is that now the internet has a reason to make dozens and dozens of essay videos about whether or not we actually thought GoldenEye was good or not. So you're welcome.
Xplay already did that, and you can check it out on our YouTube channel.
I just mean like everyone's going to be like, I've never played GoldenEye before. It actually sucks. It's going to be great. Speaking of things that suck, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more talk about the Nintendo Direct. Don't go anywhere. We're here. back to Xplay, everyone. Xplay Kickback. We did it. So we're going to get right back to this conversation about the Nintendo Direct we saw earlier this morning. Emily, you have a game that you are exploding to talk about. Please take it away.
Jirard, we're about to talk about the best announcement from this Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
And it is none other than Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. If you follow any female gaming journalist online, everyone was going off about this because this is known as the best Harvest Moon game.
Yep.
It was on the game.
Is Jimmy Stewart in it?
No,
No?
sadly not.
Story of Seasons.
The Story
I
of
don't
Seasons.
know.
I've got a farm.
I've got a farm.
They've seen It's a Wonderful Life. But this game originally came out on the GameCube. It had a port on the PS2. You can actually play it in the PlayStation Store on the PS4, but the PS2 port was actually really, really slow. But oh my gosh, I've been a little hesitant about the Story of Seasons remakes that have come out over the last couple of years. They've not been great.
They're
in my
meh
opinion.
at best.
Yes, exactly. But this one looks like they are actually doing an absolute remake, and now there's character customizations. You can be gay in this one. You're not limited to certain romance options, and they are immediately on launch introducing the female option, which was later introduced in it's Continuously a Wonderful Life, or I forget what the add-on title was for the
Yo, homies.
Yeah, no, the female version of the game was like Another Wonderful Life. That was what it was called.
A Christmas Story.
Cheers for queers. We've been unlocked.
This one is so great. It's got great characters. You're in Forget-Me-Not Valley. You have the blue
soundtrack is
feather.
slamming.
Oh,
Well, why don't we?
You hear the music, you're like,
Why don't we take a look at it,
Oh my
shall we?
gosh, I'm gonna
Let's
cry.
take a look.
All right, there we
Joe,
go.
do you have any feelings?
I'm just laughing at this person's username in chat. Booty Hunter 23 says the best.
Is he
Harvest
also an
Moon
anime
game
titty player?
is Stardew Valley.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Stardew Valley is a perfect game. It is a 5 out of 5. We gave it a 5. This Harvest Moon game slaps.
Big Booty Hunter 23.
Puppies. And also, you get to have kids in this one. You get to grow old with your kids.
This shit looks better than Pokemon right now.
Oh, I've got to milk the cows.
Yeah, shouts to you,
Cows?
Booty Hunter.
Booty
Yes,
Hunter.
you do.
We literally
You to
just
make 'em
walked
happy.
out.
Repping it up in the chat. We appreciate
I will tell you what.
Why do
my-
they have a diagram of a chicken drawn on a chalkboard?
Because you
gotta
need
learn.
to know, Jake.
my brother, who is
God.
currently in London right now, texted me because this was the one announcement from the Direct he texted me about because he knew I was going to be so excited. I love this game. I actually own the... Oh my gosh, they updated him. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that part. Oh no, it's my first game love interest. Oh, they've added new characters.
Dang.
What's this? Celia, you say the same. Oh my gosh, they updated him so
Someone
much.
throw water on Emily.
This game broke Emily. Jesus.
Down!
Are you okay?
Look, he's aging!
I don't think we need to add anything to this
Hey,
game.
you
I
know
think
what?
Emily's got it.
Wow.
I wrote an article.
Shut up.
I wrote an article on Geek Girl Authority a few years back about all the writers, like basically video game characters that were our first crushes, and mine was the farmer Celia's brother, Celia's cousin in Stardew Valley. Or no, bad was Celia's cousin in Harvest Moon, Another Wonderful Life, and so man, he got a little bit of an update there. He got some floppy dark hair. Oof, that hits all the Emily buttons.
Well, I'm very excited to try Harvest Moon Stardew Valley Edition in the near future.
I agree with G. Jones. Gay farming is fire.
Yes, you heard it here first.
Gay farming is fire.
Well, speaking of gay farming, this is a terrible segue, but let's talk about Crisis Core. Yeah?
Hell yeah!
Final Fantasy VII. I am so ready for this.
It looks like ass on Switch, but
It's coming to other consoles as well.
you have options.
And the trailer that we saw was probably not Switch actual, just I'm sure a little bit of it was, but very excited to play this game again.
Okay, my homies. This game came out on PSP, which meant that not a lot of people played it. It was the best. Other than now the new remake of Final Fantasy VII, it was the best modern Final Fantasy. The combat was bitchin'. the new characters, Angeal and Genesis, were cool.
That fight scene, was it like all three of them
when they're
that?
on the cannon?
Yes! Oh my god, I
Me,
remember being
I'm
in
from
class
Kentucky.
watching on my PSP, just like, shut up,
Wait.
shut up.
You were in class playing it on your PSP.
We got a trailer. Let's watch the trailer.
Let's check out this
was really good in
trailer,
school,
shall we?
So my teacher couldn't say anything to me because like
Zack Fair, the original Cloud Strife.
Exhilarating action RPG.
Look at him go. Look at the board.
Woof. Now they do say that it has updated combat and that they've updated the resolution as well.
Oh, I can't. My heart's breaking.
Oh, look at little Cloud!
Within his elite unit.
Oh, I forgot it's
This
FF7
remaster
Cloud, like
features
remake Cloud.
enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and
Dude,
new soundtrack
That monster had some
Aeris
big old
is
lips.
so
Crisis
sweet
Big
in
red,
this
beautiful
game.
Fantasy
lips.
VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
It's so close.
it's so close.
It's so close. We're gonna be so happy, but so stressed out here for like 3 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
Persona 5's coming to the Switch.
We
in
usually
October
are.
too? That's man.
That's it's very true, but even more, it's gonna be a sprint until Christmas.
I do really feel like to review Crisis Core appropriately though, we'll have to play it on both Switch and either an Xbox or a
I will take. I'll take PlayStation.
version.
I will take PlayStation.
to just compare how the port does.
Yeah.
I'm calling dibs.
We're
I'll
always
take
doing dibs.
PS5, please, for me. I will not touch Switch.
Hey, let's go about this the right way that we normally do, where we have an arm wrestling contest in one of the conference rooms
Square
to determine
up.
who gets
Here's
to
what we're gonna do. We're gonna boot up
review.
WWE 2K23.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a battle royale.
Yeah, Battle Royale, great.
But I'm really excited for Crisis Core to get remade because I've been raving about this game for years to my friends, but like I could never like.
Yep.
What's up, him?
As someone who has never played Crisis Core, can you describe the game to me?
All right, so imagine if Cloud was actually cool.
To be,
Oh,
I would say
Whoa.
Kingdom Hearts
Like, truthfully
was like
cool.
legitimately good.
Okay, I'm on board for a comparison.
As far
That's
as
a good
combat
game
goes,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It goes into the depth of the Wutai and Shinra War, and you play a soldier when they were still actual like military experts, and you go to Wutai, you fight in the war, and then you follow the story of Zack and his other soldier friends about what they do after the war ends, leading into Final Fantasy VII.
yeah. The very famous moments from the Nibelheim incident of the Shinra of Nibelheim burning to the ground and like Sephiroth ascending to power, and how Cloud ends up with the big sword is kind of the whole
I didn't
allure
know
of
they'd said that in the game.
Yeah,
Which,
it's
the
a
big
prequel.
sword?
It's a
I
full-on
just
prequel
thought,
to
I thought the
Final
big
Fantasy
sword
VII.
just automatically came with these beautiful boys.
No,
No.
in the essence of Cloud, he has to earn the big sword. Speaking of big sword, Leffler, you want to contribute to this?
So wait, Crisis Core is just the origin story of the Buster Sword. Is that what I'm hearing?
Okay, so the
That
Buster
is one
Sword
aspect
That's
of
what
it.
you
yes.
can. That's
is
all you want to take
symbolic
from
of
it.
legacy, and it is the manifestation of the legacy. As Zack Fair says, you are my living legacy, and he hands the Buster Sword to Cloud, which now, in a context, if you're a modern-day Final Fantasy VII fan, spoiler alert, you now know that Zack Fair is still alive.
Which is
we
like
don't know.
What?
Don't-
Spoilers! I'm
We're
out.
just merely asking questions. We don't know. We do not know.
But
I'm
was
just merely asking questions. We do not know.
I cannot tell you how hard I yelled when that reveal happened in 7 Remake.
I
the
panicked.
cool thing is,
I
it's
panicked.
the exact same cinematic from Crisis Core.
And legitimately, I was like, does it even get a Crisis Core remake?
We have
And
no
sure
clue.
enough.
And this is
Bada
it.
bing,
And
bada boom.
I'm so excited for people to finally be
Yeah.
able to play this game.
Obviously, we've touched a lot on about this game. I'm excited to try it. I just completed it a couple of months ago, so I'm very stoked to finally be able to replay this game in beautiful 4K on the PS5 and not the Nintendo Switch.
Oh man,
What?
did Modern Final Fantasy and Metal Gear Solid have their best entries in the last decade on the
On the
PSP?
PSP?
yeah,
Shit.
the PSP was ahead of its time.
Yeah, if you guys haven't played Peace Walker,
Woo, it's so good.
I'm going to be talking about it
You can just sit
at length in a
Oh,
month.
hold on. All
What
right.
is
You could just stay on camera, Leffler.
What?
you can
Chat.
just sit down.
Chat, tell us if you want us to do a look back retrospective, deep dive into the PSP. Put an F in chat right now.
Ooh.
Or
They're absolutely
tell
gonna
you
put
what.
For
tell you what.
respect to the PSP.
You really just volunteered me for this.
Yeah,
Luke. That's
or
great.
tell you what. How about can I do one better?
Sure.
Type X in the chat if you want to see a Metal Gear Solid retrospective, because that's
All
what
right.
I would love to see.
I may
Excellent.
already be working on that, Jirard.
Then in that case, I want to see X's in the chat as well.
Someone put a G.
G?
G for what?
Or
if you'd like to see a retrospective on Jirard the Completionist, put a J in chat.
No, don't do that. No one wants to see it.
Or put a V in chat
Behind
if
the
you want to
YouTuber.
see me put my health on the line and play every Virtual Boy game.
Oh my God! I have a Virtual Boy and I own most of the collection. Jake, I got you.
Let's go.
Put a C
I got
in the
you. I
chat.
got
We're
you.
getting lots of
If you wanna
FXs and XFs.
Can we get
I
an
don't
original
remember what they all
GoldenEye
mean.
tournament going?
J's. Now there's a B. What's a B in the chat?
B for
Put a
Bennett.
C in the chat if you want to see me and Jake play every Call of
Guys,
Duty.
just
Well,
spell
speaking
cake.
of all of these letters, we have to take a break. B is for break. We'll see you guys in a minute. We're going to talk. Are we talking more? We're going to talk more about the Direct? Talk about more games, more fun. Assassin's Creed as well.
Assassin's Creed.
Talking about that Ubisoft showcase from last weekend.
Yep,
Don't
yep.
go anywhere. We will be right back.
I'm Starforce Class David Camacho. I'm a multimedia project manager for the Army Esports program out of Fort Knox, Kentucky. And today we're designing my video game warrior. At work, I have to be my own main character, the face of a program moving forward, much like Ryu is in Street Fighter. At home, I enjoy tinkering, find solutions to problems, and I even enjoy cosplaying. That's why at home, I'm like Tails. In gaming, you're against insurmountable odds usually. 1 versus 100, you're a one-man army. That's why in gaming, I'm like Snake. Find solutions to problems and winning at the end of the battle. So overall, my warrior is... Oh my God. What did I create?
What up, friends, and welcome back to the Kickback. I'm still Frost, joined now by Leffler. Jirard will be back. We got Joe over there, Emily, Gabrielle, and Jake in the room with us, and we are moving on to our next topic, which is Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
Ubisoft forward this weekend.
It's got a big Ubisoft.
I'm not gonna lie,
forward.
folks. I did not watch any of this at all, so this is
Well,
all news to me.
Let me help you out. There are a couple of trailers that are under 30 seconds that are basically a code name, some color schemes, and some silhouettes. Mirage has a 3-minute long cinematic trailer that gives you a bit more to go off of. And I am going to say it, I'm pretty pissed with Ubi for being like, this is acceptable for us to market Code Red.
Here's the thing. Is that what we got was just basically a little sampling, a little tasty taste of the future of Assassin's Creed. We did a bit on Xplay, so I actually got to see this presentation last week early, and it was cracking me up because we did a bit on Xplay Plus a few weeks back about all the different rumors circulating around the future of Assassin's Creed. Was it going to be the Infinity live service game? Was it going to be a Japan game? Was it going to be a Baghdad game? Was it going to be a Mayan game? Fun fact, it's all of them. Except for the Mayan one. We don't know what that one is yet. But I think the most interesting thing from... what trailer do you have up, Jake, first?
Oh, wait, what? Is there a Mayan?
I have
That was the rumor, but we don't have...
Assassin's Creed Codename Red.
So let's play it. So this was a big one because fans have been asking for an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan, feudal Japan, for a long, long time.
Since Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah, literally, that was
They've
the
been
first
alluding
thing.
to this
I
since
think-
Assassin's Creed 1.
I made the joke where Ubisoft saw this and they saw Ghost of Tsushima and they're like, shit, change it to Shinobi right now.
Well, let's give
I
this a
remember-
gander, shall we?
Let's give it a little look.
I remember being in high school and
Settle
people
in.
for the first game like, let's make Assassin's Creed Japan.
And they're wrong. They've been wrong since the
So
beginning.
this actually beginning is very important, and I'll explain why in a bit.
Is this just okay?
Yeah. Ninja Gaiden. Oh, but there's a blue.
That is the 1-2 pump of video game trailers.
Bro.
So,
Bro.
here's the thing.
Okay.
Hold on, we learned a lot. Emily, you have the con.
Here's the thing. So that intro part where we're in the Animus, it looks like nothing, but it's actually everything.
Roll it back.
No.
Enhance.
It'll play at the beginning of Hexe if you play Hexe. So that is the Animus, which is essentially the future of the Assassin's Creed franchise via the Infinity Hub. The Infinity Hub will be where Codename Red is played, where Codename Hexe is played, where multiplayer will be returned to. The Infinity Hub will be essentially it is an Animus where it will take you to whatever game you want to play. It will unite players and experiences together. And so you'll see that Animus intro is also at the beginning of the Hexe trailer, which is a game that I'm very excited about too. And then the rumor is too, apparently Ubisoft did say that allegedly we are returning to more
Or don't pause.
we are
Listen to me, technology.
we are
I swear to
There we go. Perfect. So Ubisoft has said we are returning to more linear Assassin's Creed games. That's where it's kind of in Mirage. We'll talk about Mirage in a second. But the rumor is that Codename Red will feature the first titular single female lead.
Titular.
It's that word. It's the right pronunciation, but it's wrong every
titular
time.
stream.
Because in Assassin's Creed games we've been presented with the option to play as a female character, but there's never been besides Liberation, which was a side release. There's never been a main game.
PSP.
PSP.
And
PSP.
And PS3/PS4.
They are bringing back multiplayer, not in any of the upcoming games. It will be in the Infinity Hub. So, and also too, that was something that was really interesting. Ubisoft has announced that Infinity has been in development for a long time. It's like games as a service system. We really did not get a lot of information about Infinity during this forward. It was more like these two games are going to be there, and we're working on multiplayer.
It sounds like what they're going to try and do is create a consistently evolving hub for Assassin's Creed and other Ubisoft titles. We have another trailer for this Assassin's Creed Code Hexa, which we're going to take a look at real quick. Look, I am incredibly excited at the idea that the Salem Witch Trials are happening. And Assassins.
It's not. It's not those witch trials.
It's the Blood Witch Trials.
It is the witch trials that happened at the end of the Holy Roman Empire.
Ah, I see.
So it's druids, it's those witch trials.
Did those ever really
I
end?
want to fight all these trailers. I'm sorry.
You want to fight them?
Yes, I'm like, why would
But
you?
I love it. It's got the sticks.
you.
The sticks make the
Yeah,
symbol.
that's cute, but I'm like, if you don't have
We've
anything
learned
to
nothing.
show me,
Then don't
then,
say
yeah, don't tell
Yes.
me. Like, I don't give a shit
the
that,
reason
like,
why they did this is because it marks 15 years of Assassin's
And
Creed.
they just want to say, like, here's more in the years to come.
okay, just show me the one thing and like this is what we're doing.
They're
Not like
hey, here's a trailer for here's a screen and here's a character and
everything that's probably like so early in development.
Not to make fun of Ubisoft, but I feel like someone online could make a trailer like that.
Fun fact.
Pass it as true.
Hexe may be the first game to introduce horror elements into the Assassin's Creed franchise.
Interesting.
Spooky.
And there's one more Assassin's Creed trailer.
Yes.
This is my
Mirage.
I know it's a CG trailer, but I just love seeing the choreography.
Gameplay.
You gotta do both.
No. Here's the
but
thing,
I'm
though.
okay.
The models in this look really beautiful. Like the rigging is beautiful. The actual quality of the animation is not that high caliber, which is why they cut around it. Gabrielle, you're also an animation major. Watch what happens on all of the action sequences. They cut through the animation because there's no weight to the characters. Cinematics, beautiful. Textures, gorgeous. Lighting, amazing. Actual weight, movement, and animation of these characters, pretty lackluster. And they hide it in edits.
But half the movies released have a bunch of animation, like CG characters that don't really relate to them.
But
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
why
we're
they
so
brought
past
Nick
this. We can actually make really good. We're talking about
Oh,
Assassin's
no.
Creed.
Avatar
Here we
is-
go.
wait,
So
I'm talking about
this
Marvel
moment
movies.
here, it makes me play Aladdin 1 jump ahead in my head because Basim, we're going to follow Basim. He was introduced in Valhalla. This is going to be a prequel to Valhalla. This is how Basim goes from street urchin to
So this is-
assassin.
So this is Aladdin's Creed.
Oh, I love that he tries to make the jump, but he can't do it because he's not an assassin yet.
I love you, Leffler.
Also,
This
This
gave
is his
me the
mentor.
fanny flutters. I am like when
What?
you saw the Altair.
We got to talk about your terms, Left, and how they don't actually age as well.
wait,
as
why are you giving the flutters? You said
because
Altair.
When you see it, you see the Altair, like the design, the Altair design.
The old
of rope,
assassin gear,
the old
yeah.
assassin design. I was like, ooh.
So that is Roshan, played by Shorey Agdashlu, who is also narrating this trailer.
Hit it.
And so she is Basim's mentor. She is she is an older Persian woman who has escaped slavery. She is kind of the moral guidelines for Basim and the current kind of Hidden Ones creed. And yes, we have brought back cutting off the finger. I'm so glad. I love that in the Assassin's Creed lore, that in order to use the Hidden Blade, you have to give something away to do it. I love it. We're playing in Baghdad in the 9th century, so at the height of it. And oh my gosh, so what the trailer shows and what they showed at the showcase was just a bit. I actually got a 30-minute additional presentation about information about the game that I can share a little bit more of.
Did you see? Was there gameplay?
No. There was game description.
I was going to say, so we're putting the Creed back in Assassin's Creed.
Amen.
All right.
You know, like there's no weight to that sword. He just kind of like pulls it out.
Because he's a badass. He's like,
there's no weight here.
So there's going to be a moment here where it is, Fraps. So this is actually, we're about to get to an allusion to the Assassin's Creed 2 trailer.
Huh? I know, he just is like...
if you want to talk about CG characters that don't have any weight, let's talk about the dinosaurs.
Look, they
Jurassic
keep
Park
hiding
world.
it.
And you know what also doesn't have weight in those movies? The human characters.
So this right here is a shot-for-shot
Or the story.
allusion
Yeah.
to the Assassin's Creed 2 trailer.
Oh, because
where Ezio descends down, and then you'll see a shattered mask here in a second, which
is it the Revelation trailer?
Nope, it's 2.
It was 2.
Look at him dodge that sand.
Pocket sand.
Couldn't do that if you weren't an assassin.
Assassin's Creed Mirage.
No, those Dale Gribble tactics.
And here's wait for a second.
Dale Gribble.
Wait.
We're going back to the
feather.
The feather. delivery
Feather, and
system.
there's something else. Why is there Ghosty? Why is there Skellington? I won't give away spoilers as to who you need to play. Unfortunately, I'm gonna hate to be the bearer of bad news. You need to play Valhalla to understand who Basim is and what he could become in Mirage.
do
Or
it.
if not, just read the wiki. Because he could play. It'll be interesting to see how they utilize him, because he actually plays a much larger role than just like a character in the story in Eivor's story in Valhalla.
I forget his last name, but the guy who plays Basim is the guy who plays Dr. Robotnik's assistant in the Sonic movie.
It is.
really?
Yes,
Oh.
his last name, but he I saw a tweet about it. I think that's
And
really, really cool.
in that Assassin's Creed logo, it is Arabic. That essentially, I forget what the exact translation is, but it says something about like the return to the hidden ones. Essentially, like that is in
Return
Arabic.
to form is what they're alluding to.
Yes. So Assassin's Creed Mirage will be essentially it is the perfect game to come out in the 15th anniversary of the series. It is a return to form. It is a love letter to the original Assassin's Creed games in that it is a linear narrative storyline. It will be pretty compact. It won't be huge and sprawling, and it'll be pretty much on the rails, but it will include the creativity that we've seen in these last kind of 5 years of the revamp. So in missions, you'll have creative control as to how you want to execute them. There's pole vaulting is going to be added to this game. Basim has a slow time ability because the idea is that he has become such a masterful assassin. He can slow time and do insane combos at the same time. There will be essentially a lot of traps you can set. They're adding blow darts. Blow darts.
That's what I was
first time in the Assassin's Creed game, we're getting blow darts, so I'm very excited. And yeah, it's going to be such a celebration and a marriage of just everything that Assassin's Creed has become over the past couple years. We actually have a fun little video coming out about Assassin's Creed pretty soon, and it's just such a wild series that has one of the most insane evolutions of all time.
Well, speaking...
Hold on. Someone in chat asked, fade in to the left hand of the sleeping man. You know what I'm talking about. I know. I see you in chat. Don't forget.
Don't get us kicked off of Twitch.
What is happening?
I don't know. I saw Noah asking about my thoughts on GameStop's blockchain technology, and I'm like, I don't have thoughts on that outside of it's stupid.
Well, I have thoughts on one trailer that was played at the Ubisoft Ubisoft Forward, which was The Division Heartland. I'm actually pretty interested in this. I really liked The Division 1 and 2 when it came out. This one's going to be a little bit different because this one, well, for a lot of reasons it's different, but this one is going to be a free-to-play game. And it is a different style than the other Division games, where the other ones are more looter shooters. This one is supposed to be like survival action, and it's going to take place in like a small Midwestern town that has a lot of Division agents, and you're kind of trying to uncover the secrets of this small town called Silver Creek, because it apparently holds some kind of importance to the Division and to national security.
I will say, not a big Tom Clancy lady. I did my Tom Clancy time earlier this year with Rainbow Six Extraction.
I did my time.
I did my time.
You don't have to talk about it like it's a tour.
I mean, it's more like a prison.
Everyone has to do Tom Clancy.
I'm square with the house now.
But
we are even.
I will say this game actually got me excited. I was like, oh, you know what? I think I might try this one.
That's called Stockholm
I mean, it's free to
Syndrome.
play, so like I'll.
Yeah, and like you said, it is free to play. They're going to be doing some closed beta tests coming up soon, but they also talked about the mobile game that's supposed to be coming, the Division Resurgence, which looks pretty interesting too. But I am very interested in this one. It's like you said, it's free to play. It's at least worth trying to see how it's going to be. But the first two were a lot of fun. They're not as fun if you don't have people to play with, I don't think. I think it's more of a social game that's more fun to play together, and go on missions, do that kind of stuff. So I'm interested to see what comes out of this one, because I actually really like the lore of the district of the Division as well. I think it's really interesting. So excited to see what's going to happen.
Question.
Yes.
Question for the teacher.
Can you give me an elevator pitch of the lore for the Division section?
Yes, I can. Someone created a bioweapon and put it on a dollar bill.
Okay.
And spent it on
Strippers?
Black Friday.
Got it.
And so it quickly spread through New York and through America, and it's called the dollar flu, the dollar bill flu. It's super deadly. Parts of New York City start to shut down. Some gangs start taking over. All these different factions form, and there's a secret group called the Division, who they all wear watches, and when they are activated, they have to stop everything that they're doing and immediately report to the location that they're told, so they can start trying to control problems that are happening.
Interesting.
Does this take place in an alternate dimension where people still use cash?
Well, it's only about 2015, right?
It's also in an alternate dimension where people wear masks. So that's anyway, we're going to take another little break. And when we come back, what game are we playing?
Ooh.
A Plague Tale, Innocence.
A Plague Tale Innocence.
Get your rats!
Well, that is what we're going to be playing next. Stay tuned. We'll be back here in just a few moments.
Hey, what's up? My name is Sergeant Charles Cook. I'm a motor transport operator for the United States Army, and I play Halo for the United States Army. And today we're building my video game warrior. At work, I'm the life of the party, always looking out for the team and having a good time. That's why I'm like Johnny Cage. At home, I'm the grocery bag guru, which means I only take one trip in and out of the house. I'm always looking around for the Chaos Emeralds with my sons, and I'm the strongest one in the house. So at home, I'm like Knuckles. As a gamer, I chose Captain Falcon. Not Smash Bros. Captain Falcon, but F-Zero Captain Falcon. I'm always looking out for the team, doing the dirty work, and making on-the-fly play calls. And that's why I choose Captain Falcon. So overall, my video game warrior is... Oh, wrong game, not Smash. F-Zero, we gotta drive, man. Let's do it. Yeah, good job.
Hello and welcome back to the Kickback. We have spent all day talking about State of Play, Nintendo Direct, as well as the Ubisoft conference announcing a lot of the Assassin's Creed. Thank you to everyone involved, especially shout out to Emily. I feel like you were the Assassin's Creed wiki.
Boy, howdy, I've become it. I have not. I have become it. But also, like, it comes from, it's so wild. We grew up with this series. And, like, even though it's not a series I talk about all the time, it's a series that I've always played just about every single game in, and I love so much as a big history fan and just a big adventure game fan. And I really can't wait to see where else they go.
I do want to push back on your claim that Hexa is going to be the first one to introduce horror elements, having played Unity in its launch date.
Oh, come on. They've patched it.
That was too low.
We know.
Yeah, but it was still
people.
pretty damn
There was day one patches. I know that people could have easily.
Hey, well,
even playing it post patch.
Yeah, everyone hated No Man's Sky, and now it's a great game. So.
Well,
it's
it
fantastic.
got great though. It just got serviceable.
What?
Unity was never great. It was just serviceable. Even
it's
with
it's true.
It was
It's true.
interesting, though.
You're right.
I would be, because
It's still not a
Unity
very
did
good
introduce an
Assassin's
interesting multiplayer element. You could play the campaign in co-op. You could do co-op in the campaign. And so I would not be surprised if that is the multiplayer element they build on top of in this new kind of continuation into the Infinity Hub.
I want to shout out.
Hi, Spear Hunter.
Yeah, Spear Hunter in the chat. You guys
What
should
up,
Susie?
Go watch Susie the Spear Hunter's video on the Xplay channel about Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Resident
her
Evil
and
4
Jirard
remake.
killed it on the Resident Evil 4 video. Really,
it was
very
all
shocked.
Susie. Susie did all the heavy lifting.
Big Suze.
Big Suze.
We're big Seuss fans here.
Big
Okay,
Suze
guys.
fans.
We are going to be actually playing a game. We are playing a Plague Tale Innocence because Plague Tale Requiem will be releasing in 5 is it 5/23? Don't quote me on this. It's releasing soon.
It's coming out.
Plague Tale Requiem. This is Innocence.
Innocence.
Wait, it's coming out at 5:23. It's 5:23 right now.
Oh,
Hey,
a game.
what a weird choice to come out.
I would say
When you
heck
play
yes.
the game, you'll understand it,
Drop it
Jake.
This is my game. It's dropping
Hit
at 420.
Pip me.
Hit me.
All right, let's play a
Game we
little.
didn't talk about Pikmin.
Oh yeah, Pikmin 4 was announced today. Are we any big Pikmin fans in here?
Miyamoto-san said that Pikmin 4 was done for like years ago.
Wait, I
So
promise I'm
it just he was in the interview. He was like, "Pikmin is done," and we're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yes." Now don't ask me about Pikmin ever again. And so no one
Literally,
did.
Nintendo was like, "Oh shit, we had this game." Yeah.
If only we had another game.
Yeah.
Wait,
we
a
had
Pikmin in the closet the whole time?
Yeah.
You're telling me this game's been here this whole time?
You know what else I'm a big fan of is fantasy football. Joe, how'd you do this weekend?
Shut up. Why do you got Okay, here's the thing though. In the G4 League, I did terrible. In my friends' league, I actually surprisingly won. So against the person who had like drafted the meanest team. So
Another question for
Interact
Joe.
with the dog.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem Engage.
Yeah, you can pet the dog.
And that's how I feel about Fire Emblem.
That's how Fire Emblem fans feel about Fire Emblem.
That guy
Yeah.
looks like toothpaste dyed his hair.
All Fire
Pepsi
What?
Man.
Yeah, all Fire Emblem has to do is be more Fire Emblem, and I'll be happy. I loved Awakenings. Yeah, what were the three, like, Revelations, something and another, where it's like 3 houses and the 3DS one. That one's a little doing too much, but 3 houses, great game. So if this...
Love 3 Houses.
Yeah, so if this rises to the level of the last
You
3
can't play as
entries...
the dog, though.
Calm down.
Correct me if
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
wrong.
play Stray once.
I didn't get to see too much of the trailer, but I had our friend Matt Acevedo tell me about the trailer. You can like fuse, or your weapons are kind of it looks like your weapons are essentially old Fire Emblem heroes? Question mark.
Yeah, I couldn't make heads.
Do they just copy Boyfriend Dungeon?
Or oh gosh, what
It
was
is a great
the
game.
music game that blended Fire Emblem and Persona? FE, Seasons FE.
Tekken Mirage Session FE Sharp.
Yep.
Great game, underplayed
Great game.
on the Switch. You know what else we didn't talk about today? Theater Rhythm, Final Fantasy, Final Bar Line.
That is actually so big for rhythm games because now they have 395 songs that they can play.
Yeah, and there's DLC packs on the way. Honestly, if I was Square Enix, I would just make it a live service and say, keep releasing the songs until they've run out of music.
Speaking of songs releasing, Just Dance also was another
That's
one
right,
that
Just
was-
Dance.
Couldn't really
Just
party.
Dance.
It's in Just Dance 2023. It's getting storylines? Question mark. Its new hub essentially looks like the Disney Plus login screen. And there will now be seasons where they release song. It will be kind of essentially a live service game as well. And what's interesting is that you can do multiplayer in the new Just Dance with up to 6 other people or 6 other players. So you'll all be dancing at the same time.
Lovely.
So if you're big Just Dance fans in the chat, there's plenty coming for you.
Did I go up on that stage at E3 and always do the Just Dance demonstrations? Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
It's because you rated them.
Thank you.
I have a question. Predictions.
Mm-hmm.
What's the storyline for Just Dance 23?
You are an upcoming backup dancer and you are now trying to join a prestigious dance corporation, but you're now fusing the different styles. You must master all styles to rise to become dance god.
Or
Wow.
dance is now missing from the world, and by dancing yourself, you must, because all these characters are very colorful, with each song, you must bring dance to a new
Guys, I
area, a
missed
new
my
Okay.
cue
It's
about what I'm
2020.
supposed to do
It's
here.
2040.
Does it happen
Yeah.
to be voiced by Kevin Bacon? Because that you're getting a lot of Footloose vibes
Yes.
going to that one.
I think it could be fun if
I
it's
think
like
Footloose could be a
Guitar
good
Hero,
Just
where you
Dance
just
video
try
game.
and make some money. You can upgrade
Sure.
your character. You can like unlock different like tours and stages
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I say it's 2045. The world's been ravaged by cataclysm.
Yes.
There is a dance god that
Give me
but like is just overseeing Earth, and the only way to restore Earth, to save humanity, is the power of dance. To Pitbull specifically.
I like it.
I will
like
say,
it.
I will say, this is going to be mandatory at my wedding whenever I have it. Everyone must do the Rasputin Just Dance dance because boy howdy that thing slaps.
I think
I watched Blade Runner once and I was like, you know what, sick.
I don't know what I'm supposed to try
This is
picking
just
I think he was
it.
talking about apples. See if you can pick an apple.
I don't expect those apples will fall by themselves.
Oh, you got to throw a rock at an apple.
Yeah,
All right,
but
so
I
I
don't have
think
rocks.
I think
Look
it's
for a rock.
2023, right? And you work at a dance studio, but not as an instructor. You're not there as a student. No,
Janitor?
you're there as a janitor, right? And in your spare time, maybe you get on the floor and dance a little bit as you're mopping, but there's something that's keeping you from it. We find out dance killed your mother, right?
Are you just describing your 20s right now?
And now you've finally decided to overcome this fear of dance, and because you feel it in your blood, right? And it turns out that the devil is the one who killed your mother because she sold her soul to be able to provide for you as a dancer. And now, to save the world, you have to dance against the devil.
To dance against
In
Sounds like
does it take place in Georgia though?
You hadn't yet dance killed my mom.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in the pale moonlight. You're gonna dance with the devil in the pale moonlight.
You tried to hit the stanky leg and then just
That was one of the most difficult songs in Guitar Hero.
It took me like a whole day to beat that.
Yeah, I can do the
Dance
fire and
killed my
flames, no
mother.
problem. That fight
Dance killed my mother.
destroyed.
Look how nice medieval
It's like a
Europe was.
Lifetime movie.
I don't
Dance
think
killed
anything
my
bad's
mom.
going to happen in this game.
Is this game considered an indie game?
Yes, even though it's not.
We have seen the
Yes.
time. We have seen the year. I believe it said 1348.
This is a sequel, right? This is the sequel.
This is the original.
This is the original.
sequel.
Oh, okay.
The sequel is coming out.
Gotcha.
Requiem. This
Anyone
is
have any
Innocence.
thoughts on Bayonetta 3?
I recently just played this.
Gonna
This is a
be
great game.
amazing.
Bayonetta 3?
I just finished.
I didn't see the trailer.
It's just more Bayonetta.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice,
Guess who's
incredible.
in it? Bayonetta.
Oh, our friend.
Bayonetta?
Oh no, one of our friends is in Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
Yep,
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
You're friends with Bayonetta
We are.
herself?
I'm good friends with Bayonetta.
Whoa.
Love
Yeah.
Bayonetta.
What is it? Is that a pig? Is that a hog? What was that tweet? I got 28 wild hogs. What was
Yo,
Feral hogs.
feral,
hogs.
feral hogs.
do you have I gone? Told you guys about that guy who made that tweet and everyone dunked on him, but like,
The feral hogs tore up the
yeah.
land.
So
Feral Hog,
Reply
yeah.
All.
It went-
Reply All did a great podcast where they took that tweet and was like, "Let's talk to this guy," and they talked to him, and he's like, "Oh, I have a real hog problem. I do have an AR-15 specifically for the hogs because my city won't do anything to get rid of the hogs." And so he has like children at his house, and these feral hogs just keep showing up in packs and destroy everything.
Sounds like free bacon to me.
And it turns out that like hogs became a problem. They weren't supposed to be in the States. They got immigrated here, and they just ravage ecosystems throughout the country.
My mater brain is spinning
So,
right now, and I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone.
They're not tame.
Can't
They
let
like-
pigs in.
Like if you're like, oh, I'm gonna hide money in the forest, like they will find the money and eat the money. Same with cocaine; they just tear through everything.
Don't I know it?
To
Obviously.
whoever
I know it.
Fair. When we're talking about feral hogs,
You can't just hide
We're
cocaine
talking about-
anywhere in the woods anymore.
I like how we got from Just Dance to feral
The hogs are high on
Hold on, wait a
cocaine.
minute, Just Dance.
It's Bayonetta, it's a feral-
Look, y'all think I'm crazy. There's people who did the research.
Feral hogs
I've
are a
seen
real
it.
problem in this country.
That should be on the ballot
especially
next
the
year.
cokeheads. The coke hogs.
Oh shoot! You killed a hog with a rock? That doesn't seem right.
Whoever in the chat said that they need to make Just Dance, you got served. Yes, please. I've been asking for that game since 2003.
That'd be incredible. It's like
The
Save the last.
you know what it
Dance,
is.
Just Dance.
They
version.
just need to.
Just
They
Dance.
just
Let's
need to
talk.
take. They just need to take the aptitude of Mario DDR and mix it with Just Dance, where the main character has to come into a problem and the solution to it is dance. Simple as that.
Y'all ever think about how Steve Harvey was the one like judging dance contests and you got served? That's my favorite fun fact about that.
And then he ruined one poor woman's life by announcing Miss America wrong. I remember that.
I had never seen
The
this.
best clip-
Xplay had to show
His
us the-
sad saunter onto stage after he realizes he fucked up is the best. Yeah. Because he
Go back.
literally
Go
just comes
back.
in and he's like... And that's all he does. He's just like, all right, let her
Welcome to Plague Tale Innocence.
Sorry, but
Shouts to Steve Harvey. That man is something.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. I'm happy that Steve Harvey exists simply for the Steve Harvey meme.
and then he did it again.
How did he get that job again?
I don't know.
Second time is like, why are you still doing this job, man?
Well, that's second time is we need to get the ratings up, and boy howdy did they go up when this man messed up.
They were like, sign him again, our ratings will go through the roof.
And then that's why the Oscars were like, we got to get it on this wrong winner
Thing.
whole
Yeah.
trend.
Party.
Yeah.
Oh. Ew.
Leon couldn't have done that.
It's the plague.
And now Steve Harvey's making millions of dollars,
You're just wrong.
making a shocked face every time someone says penis on Family Feud.
Exactly. That's what they
Is your puppy gonna be eaten by the rats?
No! They're not the same story. No, they're not. No, they are not. You can't hear.
This
Lesko's
is now the
just wrong in
stream.
the corner.
Just watching Emily react to this.
The rats!
God, the rats killed the dog.
Oh my gosh, dog in a hole!
Wow, I forgot that.
Headphone check.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, Pat.
all
I
right.
forgot that everyone here has not played this game.
I don't think the dog
Can't
lived.
just let us pet a dog, then kill it. Oh, and that's what we did the title on? A Plague Tale. We kill dogs.
What if that was the whole game? That's it. That's the credits.
And now the funeral for the dog.
No, you can pet the dog. No.
Nah, see, oh my God, for the emotional dissonance that comes with
I'm
it.
so sorry for screaming.
And that guy's cape,
Shout
the
out
dog.
to Sean Demon. I love this. I love this comment. Next time on Old Yeller, 1776.
I would love
God.
it if it
He was
cut
a good
back.
dog. Oh my God.
I would love it if it cuts back and you just hear an Italian man who's like, "My name is Ezio. I am now a dog.
Your character
I'm here
just goes
to avenge
lays
your
down
dog.
I am
in
here
the
to
bed and
avenge.
Cries a little bit. That's what I'd do.
I'm here to avenge everyone
One
who
guy
has
being
messed
like,
with the
sorry about
assassins
your
of
dog.
the
He
dogs."
was good. We're back to hogs, aren't we?
We're
We've
feeding
made full
villages
circle.
here.
Well,
Sorry, my RPG
technically it's serfdoms.
That's a big old.
Those are some feral looking hogs.
Wait, go back to the thing.
Those
That's
balls.
a giant ass pig.
It's got big balls.
Look at the balls. All right, I think we
Yo,
have to go to
speaking of balls, speaking of balls and udders and animal anatomy, we're gonna take a quick break
Oh my
to satiate the ad gods. We'll see you guys in a sec.
Here's a word.
Nope, we already saw it. We're gone. You did not see it, Emily.
Here's a
We're
word
moving
from our
on.
sponsors, Pete.
Welcome back to the Xplay Kickback, everyone.
She's plucking.
We're gonna go back to this game
big
just because
balls.
everyone right
Go
now.
back to the pig balls.
This is incredible. Everyone's react. I'm just not going to say anything. This is
thinks
great.
there are udders. Chat, let them know that
You
pigs
can't
don't have udders.
milk.
You don't milk a pig, dude.
Oh, you can milk a pig.
Can you
Oh, you can milk a pig.
Nippers? You're like, I'll take the pig out.
I've got nipples. Can you milk?
Can you milk?
Exactly. I've got nipples.
Can you milk me?
Can you milk me?
That's
You
a
milk
line
me,
from
Fokker?
a movie. Yeah.
Oh, look at the goose.
It's gonna die. It's
Look,
gonna
it's
die.
not-
Kick the goose.
What
There's
has
chaos
Untitled
from the
Goose
corner.
Game taught all of you?
It went straight
Never
through me.
mess with the
No,
goose.
no.
You're gonna throw a rock at
You're
the
not gonna
goose?
go back.
I bet.
Did not.
I bet it was the
I'm
goose
ready.
that killed the dog.
I'm ready for
Get
the
'em.
PETA article.
Get him.
I'm ready for the PETA article tomorrow.
Get him.
G4 and Xplay hate animals. Thread. Thanks, PETA.
We cried about the dog.
Gabrielle, I'm in the game. Look, I don't look very good. I don't think I'm doing too hot, guys.
Guys, I think
You
you
got that
already
plague
have
face.
the plague.
I got the plague face.
You got the
Probably.
plague face.
She's
mean-
actually only 16.
Plague face. I
She's
mean, they're
the
not
only
eating any
12.
fruits or veg.
Yeah.
She's only
Something we didn't talk about in the state of play, which I think is fascinating, is this whole PlayStation completion trophy thing
Oh,
that is not
PlayStation
NFTs.
stars.
It is digital collectibles
Yep.
that you can assign to your account.
Oh, the
They keep-
PlayStation stars.
They keep reiterating that it is not an NFT and it has no relation to blockchain, but everyone is yelling at them that it is NFT and blockchain. You can take this one. Take this one. Who cares? I'm just a guy. Take the mic.
I would argue that in like something like PlayStation Stars, where it's a closed system, is the only place in which an NFT type system actually would work or make sense. It's like in an MMO where you've got items. It only exists within that within that closed circuit world. NFTs are trying to do that for like just the air, and it's like it doesn't work when it's not in a closed system. So PlayStation Stars, maybe they're onto something.
Chat says sounds like
No.
an NFT, and I agree.
Well,
Go get the cheese,
Here's the
Frost.
thing, though, right?
Get some cheese.
What do we know about NFTs that everyone universally is on the same page, right? It's not great for the environment. There is a crazy system that's involved to screw artists out from getting income.
It doesn't solve any needs.
Can I just fall off cliffs? No.
Listen,
Everyone's stealing apes, whether they're bored or not. They keep getting stolen.
I had
Well,
pitched
last week.
months ago. I had pitched a video where
what?
He pitched a video.
Oh,
I pitched
you
a
did that
video.
too.
Pitched, not bitched. Very
Yeah.
easy. The
Well,
internet.
I mean,
loves to-
they're
the internet
very
loves
close.
to change things with a B, so you're not wrong.
I pitched a video where a puppet was going to
Picking a
teach
dog.
all of you what NFTs are.
I know what an NFT is.
Well, I'm not. I mean, sure, but you know, just like a
To know.
Is it just
well,
you?
just the people,
Do that.
so they can make their own
Trying to sell it?
decisions.
Yeah, but the decision.
Which
just
ultimately is
don't
that the
buy them.
decision is bad.
The
Don't
thing-
buy
the
them.
thing
They're stupid.
that-
So
that
you'd have
makes
a
me
puppet
upset
just
about
teach
PlayStation
not to buy it?
Stars,
Yes.
not All Stars, the game Stars, is that if rumors to be true, there will be a system in place that will award certain players who are the fastest,
I love elitism.
who unlock everything into certain, like, as a completionist, I'm gonna hate it because it means that if I want to get something cool, like in the case of God of War Ragnarok, I have to pray to God that one, Sony likes me enough to give me a game code early. Otherwise,
the strongest,
I will just
fastest,
lose.
bestest.
Yeah,
You were at the top of their list until you made your little cute TV show.
That's
That was
true,
so-
probably.
You got
Shout outs.
it,
We
bro.
love Sony Santa Monica.
Love you,
Sony,
Santa Monica.
Big fan.
we hope you guys like us. We only meant nothing but love and respect.
Like the spin.
Take my mic.
And I was just gonna say, like The Incredibles, if
This guy, this fucking guy.
if everybody is special, that means no one is.
Good God.
What's on your bed?
So through the power of non-NFTs,
Yeah, watch
PlayStation
God of War
Stars
seen
wants
it.
to remind
Watch
you.
God of Work.
Aw.
I'm wearing a blanket because it's cold in here.
Yeah, shout outs to God of Work, which is almost at 200,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Let's get it to
Yeah.
200,000.
We're-
Please watch it. on
Yeah,
TV.
watch our show.
Leave
we
it
love
on
it.
in the other room.
We'd love to bring in more guests, more game characters, more lore, more chaos. So help us do it, internet. Help us make this show again.
I'm worried about your mom.
My mom?
What?
I think she's dead.
Well, not mine.
I think your mom's gonna be the first plague
Well,
lady.
yes.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Me
sounds
too.
like your mom. It was taking care. Your brother had a fit, and then your mom's not doing so well. Or everyone's kind of saying like, "Yeah, I don't know if you want to see your mom right now, medieval
Ooh,
child."
I think she got the plague.
Turns out your mom was the dog.
It sounded great.
No,
Um,
mom,
She
you're
looks
okay.
fine.
Oh, she looks great.
I'm not gonna
Definitely
lie.
not plague-like.
This is some yummy mummy action.
I'm sorry, you say yummy mummy?
I did say yummy mummy.
You know what the
Oh,
yummy
look
act
at
is
that
like.
cleat.
Look at yummy mummy.
Ooh, Beatrice, you make my bird twitch.
That's what I'm saying. I can tell that I'm getting older.
I don't know if I want to be on camera for this.
I mean,
here for it.
dang.
She certainly has gone above
Look,
and
the
beyond.
line is
Look,
anime titties, okay?
Yeah. I want to be.
I love
That's
like
what the T in NFTs stands for.
I love that this mom is like a
Non-fungible
scientist, and she's like,
Fungible titties.
I know
Non-fungible
it's
titties,
rats. She's like, I've been doing some science up here by myself. I know it's the rats.
I'm experimenting.
I'm Southern now. The rats are coming.
Definitely not
The
southern.
rats are coming. It's rat season.
It's rat season. The plague is here. You gotta lock the door, protect your brother.
Did you just lock your mom in there?
Yeah, you
No,
sure did.
she said protect you and your brother.
She's too hot for this world.
Yeah.
Oh no, yummy mummy's not gonna make it, is she?
Look, she's been doing posts.
She's going to get eaten by those feral hogs.
Can I climb the ladder?
This has been a wild kickback stream, everyone. I hope y'all had a
Typically
great
go
time
way
showing
off
up.
the rails.
This feels a whole new level of chaos.
If we're
I
not
don't know what's
talking
going on.
about,
Feels
We're
right.
not talking
Like,
about cannibals yet. So
We're right in my comfort
Yeah,
zone.
last week we had.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Splatoon.
Splatoon.
3.
And I will show everyone how I carry folks. In
I'll tell you what. I have not booted up Splatoon 3 because I've been playing Splatoon 2. Getting ready for Splatoon 3 eventually when I have the time to do it. So I will probably watch and or commentate.
Your sister?
I
Yes.
heard,
I've just been
I heard
playing.
potentially some.
I'll join your squad. I'll suit up. What up?
Oh, they're going to be joining us?
Some big fans of Splatoon. We'll
They've been
see if
playing?
they're not cowards.
Oh, you mean Kate,
Oh.
Fiona, and Cassim?
I'm not.
Those are a couple of them.
I'm staying out of this one.
Nut up or shut up, you three.
Wow.
Show up.
Wait.
Have you even played Splatoon?
No, but I know I'll buy
no.
it.
You can't make those claims like
Oh no,
that.
Dad!
Dad, no!
Dad, no!
That's my dad.
That's
Wait,
My dad.
That's my dad.
I'm
no.
a dog,
Dad?
so.
Whoa.
They're looking for our brother.
Why do we want our
So they think. I'm guessing that they.
Oh,
my
no! Dad's
dad.
dead. Dad's real dead.
search the house.
It wasn't a hot dad, so it's fine.
We need to hide. We need
We
to
need
hide.
to go.
We
We need to move. We need to take our brother and go. Go get your brother.
Bitch,
Wake
you
up.
need to make decisions.
That mummy, no.
Get on my back. Let's go, Timmy.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
This
your brother.
is.
Yes, crouch down slightly behind a table
Oh.
full of books.
So if y'all
That'll
didn't
fool
know,
'em.
this game is escort mission. The game.
Okay.
Just hide there. Okay, hide around. Go around. Go around. Go around.
This game is incredible, by the way.
Get out.
If you've not got a chance to play it, highly recommend you play it.
It got
Oh.
amazing reviews.
Okay, go, go, go.
It is wonderful.
You have to go now. You missed your chance.
Oh, no.
Go, 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 go.
Well, the kid's not dead
Awesome.
yet.
Killing moms,
Oh,
killing dads.
Notoriously good at stealth missions.
I love doing dialects that I ruin.
Oh gosh, they are. slaughtering everyone.
Oh, she got offed.
Oh, they really think we are bad.
Can we get out this
No,
door?
that was
They're
the
not
that was
gonna
the
be-
nursery.
That was the room.
Fucking dead.
Oh, go left. Go left. 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 You missed it.
That was the door I came from.
No, it wasn't. That was no. I'm good. Where are we?
I like Bossy Gabrielle. I like the.
She does this when we're playing The Last of Us.
This is
This
when I
this
do
is how the quarry playthrough went.
This is great.
what we do.
I love this.
It's a tutorial. I don't think you're going to be seen very easily.
I just want to.
What, are you
We're gonna do
trying
a
to
stream
curse
one day
this?
called the G Money Chronicles. It'll just be
She just yells at me.
yelling at
Hey,
us
you
to
told me
play.
you liked it.
This is true.
Also,
No, you know what? I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna stream, keep talking, and nobody explodes, and give
Yes.
Gabrielle the binder, and so she has to
Oh.
tell us
I'd be
how
good
to
at that.
defuse the bomb.
I've done that before.
I like that
I'm
they're
ready.
complimenting colors.
It's fun in VR.
Actually, like they used to do it as
Oh,
directing
no.
exercise.
Oh!
Run the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was Gabrielle.
She dead?
She did.
Dead.
That's fine.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like she's doing
pole
great.
arm.
Are we going? What are we doing?
don't
Wait, they
trip
are
over
just-
that chest spear.
Go around.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
you
deserve to
obviously you have
die.
like
But-
mansion.
I mean, personally, not really. Would love to be.
But like you're children, so it means nothing.
Am
and
I
also you're a
personally rich?
woman.
No,
so
I
it
buy
means nothing.
HelloFresh.
I have defused a bomb before.
I don't own a house, but I do have avocado toast.
This is Frost's save file. It is not set to easy.
Yes.
I didn't touch it.
Gabrielle didn't. Oh, I can't believe you did that to me.
I
can't believe
you
done
picked
this.
mine.
I can't believe you've done this.
You picked my save file.
Uh-oh.
Someone in chat said that Gabrielle has defused a bomb before.
I have.
And I said probably
Oh,
ones that she built.
Yes, Mom!
Mom is a badass.
Yeah, Gabrielle defused a bomb and it's called God of Work.
Yes, that's true.
And it was a bomb I built.
Mom, I'm not gonna, hurry us along. I'm gonna say people are dying all around us. Maybe this reunion right now, not the right place.
Gonna be like,
What is happening?
it's just the poor
Why did they want him?
It's the
Why did they want
pores.
him? Do we know why they want our little brother?
No.
So I kind of do, just from knowing what the sequel is.
Tell me.
You basically, your brother. I think they believe your brother is essentially a witch because he's got some kind of magical powers. Basically, rats don't hurt him, or he can
He's
influence
one with the
rats.
rats.
He's one with
the rat.
He's
king.
Rat Boy.
He's
He's
rat
the
king.
Pied Piper.
Oh, he's Pied.
Well, speaking of magical powers,
Yes.
if you buy any of these next products we're about to show, you'll get magical powers. At least that's what I'm told. So check them out because we're going to go to break.
These are the ads.
And then we're going to come back and see what happens to Yummy Mummy.
Yummy
and the
mummy
kids.
is not the word I wanted to use, but here
That's
we
not
are.
really a phrase I wanted to say.
I
You're gonna
know.
tell me that mummy isn't yummy?
Yeah, what the hell? We're going to break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey, Yummy Mummy.
Hey!
Welcome back to the Xplay Kickback, everyone. We're at this final stretch of the show, and we are getting murdered.
Yeah, Frosk killed the Yummy
Frosk,
Mummy.
you want to show everyone what you did before the break?
Yeah, you can do it again easily.
Let's do it again. Just showcase one more time. Let's go ahead and get a playback on that.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it, guys? I'm good now.
We watched our mother, our Yummy Mummy, get stabbed.
Yummy Mummy
Just
got
run through the gut.
Like as if she were a shish kebab on the 4th of July.
Listen, he pulled a Sephiroth. Watch my surroundings and hit metallic objects. Whoops, no, don't do
This
that.
is-
Oh, no.
Why don't you go ahead and there you go.
She's got a great arm.
Yo, she's going pro.
Maybe she could play for the Broncos.
Oh.
I like how you look. Just
You're the only sports person in the room who would get that joke.
I get you.
There you go.
Yeah,
I don't
that was
support
the-
you guys.
Or the Cowboys. I'm so sorry,
I would
Chip.
say
I know
the
you're
Cowboys
watching.
is more
I'm so
accurate.
sorry.
What are you trying to do right now?
Speaking of sports and games.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
There is a baseball cameo. I didn't mention this. I meant to mention this in the Assassin's Creed video, but boy howdy, it was a long one.
You play baseball in Assassin's Creed?
Boy howdy, if not, there's a cameo.
A new assassin, babe.
Chipper has messaged me. I'm so sorry about Dak Prescott.
Let me see.
He's
Which baseball?
Well,
I'm
the,
not.
The other sports thing, while you look up the baseball thing, is we did get some Wii golf, right?
Yeah, Wii Golf is going to be coming out.
Wii
That
Golf.
looks fun.
It's not Wii.
It's a
Or Wii Sport.
free,
Yeah, there is sport. Yeah.
So, there is a character in Valhalla that you can run into named Oda Sluggason,
That's rude.
who is voiced by Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger, sadly, is better at baseball than he is voice acting.
Sure, everyone knew that.
But you have him. He basically is like, "Hello, hi, Eivor. I'm playing some good old bat and ball," and he talks to kids. And you basically get introduced. You watch him like hit baseballs.
Does he have a dialect at all?
No, it is American Cody Bellinger.
Hi everyone, I'm Cody Bellinger.
I'm baseball star
I mean,
Cody
sorry,
Bellinger.
Eivor, I'm not him, but I
It
could
is.
be.
It is the most. I did not know it was in the game when I was first playing Valhalla. I randomly stumbled upon it and I could not stop laughing just because of how I highly
so
recommend watching
weird.
a clip of it.
Were they
It is so funny.
they just thinking no one will find this?
It's not as bad as the voiceover acting in NBA 2K13 when they had some of the players do it. Go watch some of it. It is bad. It's so bad.
And yet they pay all these pop artists millions of dollars to sing their own Simlish shit in The Sims.
Hey,
Right.
I got a pocket full of Sunshee is my favorite
Pocket
song.
full of Sunshee. Katy Perry's.
Proving my point, Gabrielle.
Pocket full of Sunshee.
You know who gave a great performance? Jake from State Farm as Jake from State
That's
Farm.
right. Jake from State
And,
Farm
State
is
Farm
in,
is
yeah.
in the game.
He's
He's in
NBA
2K23, and he
Yeah.
was in last year's also.
I hope
he's
your
getting
brother. Your
paid
brother's
out.
having one of his
Well,
his
you know,
witch
State Farm
attacks.
thing.
Also,
I
what's
just
known as a
am
panic
imagining
attack.
Jake from State Farm like mocapping at 2K.
Now I want to see him in Assassin's Creed. You know, if you were to get stabbed, you might need some.
The first insurer.
Dang, mom, your skirt.
Don't.
Thank you. You saw it. That was some fabric clipping. It just the back half of her skirt just almost detached. It just slid over.
I could cross, make a diversion. It's an indie game.
Yes, you'd have more time. I can let you know when it's all right. I like to whisper too.
Absolute chaos.
Steal.
You guys ever play the new Tomb Raider games?
Played the first
little
one.
bit, yeah.
They
Boy,
have
howdy,
some of the
Lara
most
Croft is-
brutal.
Oh,
deaths.
yeah.
He gets
Oh,
beaten up.
when Conan plays it,
Yes.
and there's the one where you're going down the river and you get stabbed right under the chin by that log. Ugh.
Oh,
brutal.
hit him. Come quickly.
So this is medieval Splinter Cell.
With a little bit of ASMR thrown in.
Okay.
I think it's also doubled the audio in here because we're hearing.
So we're just really getting those.
a little bit, so we're getting like an echoey.
It's the Xplay way.
Jake from State Farm and Multiverses. I would main Jake from State Farm. Gizmo.
Morty.
And Morty.
Yeah, Morty.
Gizmo's fun. Yeah. Fucking
Which
narc.
she should have been calling the
Call it.
mystery
Should've been
machine
in it
to begin with. She should have been calling the mystery machine to begin with. Exactly, because look, as we know from Scooby Doo, sometimes Scooby Doo, you don't always trust the cops in those shows. Yeah. Okay, children. If anything,
What are
the cops are going to arrest you for trespassing in that spooky old Abner
You're
house.
fighting Batman, LeBron James, and Garnet? Yeah, that's on you.
This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate.
What the hell is going on here?
Unfortunate. This is
Oh! He's like, I saw two
nothing.
children.
Hi again. It was so bad.
Bring me the child.
What move would Jake from State Farm have in Multiverses?
This is
Just
unfortunate.
being a friend, giving you good.
He's a support. He revives you.
Oh yeah.
It's Tanhi.
Who is that?
You know who would actually be
creeper?
good? The
Servant.
Mayhem dude from the Allstate commercials.
Yeah.
Because he just caused
I think
chaos.
Servant-
Screw that.
Yeah.
Let me play as the Geico Gecko.
Yeah.
I was
Screw
wondering.
that. Let me play as Gex Mantha.
Mom, no.
My darling. Go and hide quickly now.
Arrow right to the eye.
Whoa.
Oh, you might not be wrong.
Well, here goes Mom.
Oh no.
Mom's about to go down.
Bye, Mom.
Standing.
Anissa, you have to take your brother to Laurentius. The doctor? Yes. He helped me treat Hugo.
Oh, the great.
He will look after you. And
She's about to be speared.
you have to come.
I think this is a head.
You think it's a head?
I need you.
The Mandalorian.
Follow the river. It will lead you to Laurentius. Mother, no.
Insurance mascot. Smash clone win. Ooh.
Oh.
All right, so
Yoink.
she does in fact just die.
Wow.
That's. I guess that's why I'd asked if you just want to continue.
Oh.
She was too thick for this
boy.
world.
Woof.
Follow me. Now.
Yeah.
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 Well, on that note, guys,
Oh.
as we are running our asses off by not being murdered,
Oh.
it's time for us to call it a day.
We had anime
Please,
titties.
please tune into. We had anime titties,
Yummy mummies.
yummy mummies. Saw a lot of balls from pigs and cows.
Oh no!
Oh! And we got murdered.
And we died.
Yay!
Perfect.
We died.
Thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow for another kickback. We're gonna be playing some Splatoon 3
And answering the age-old question: are you a kid
or a
Or
squid.
are you a squid?
Both. We're gonna find out who's the squid and the kids in the room. Also, we got Attack of the Show that same day, so we have some
with some kick-ass guests.
Yeah, we've got the New Day in full fashion. You got Big E, Kofi Kingston, and of course our boy Xavier Woods will be in the building.
Plus
We also
Bailey.
have Bailey joining us, leader of Damage Control, will be in the building. And
Prince Pretty himself.
And Prince Pretty. Tyler Breeze will be here as well. So it's going to be an exciting show. But more importantly, we'll be here to kick some ass in Splatoon 3. If Attack of the Show wants to show up, they're more than welcome to.
They don't have the big old pig balls to show up.
They don't
They
got
just don't.
They don't got those 1700s pig balls to show up and go to war with us.
Much like the Street Profits, we want all.
We want all the smoke. And on that note, thank you all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later.
Bye.
Bee.